Get ready for massive news. An anonymous bidder just dropped over $9 million for an exclusive lunch featuring legendary investor Warren Buffett, superstar Stephen Curry, and entrepreneur Ayesha Curry. This isn't just a meal. It's a chance to see the intersection of massive wealth and global celebrity, and we break down exactly what this incredible charity event means for the future of philanthropy. Gaps, and the crucial roster moves the Spurs must make this offseason. And finally, the Golden state of mind is changing. Former Warriors general manager Bob Myers is stepping up his game, taking a much more active role with the Philadelphia 76ers. We explore what this means for the 76ers' high-level strategy and what it signals for the future of the franchise. Stay with us for the rest of the show. An anonymous bidder has secured an unprecedented private lunch with legendary investor Warren Buffett, NBA star Stephen Curry, and entrepreneur Ayesha Curry for over $9 million. The winning bid, secured in a week-long eBay auction, reached $9,100,000. The exclusive event is scheduled for June 24 in Omaha, Nebraska, the base of Buffett's massive Berkshire Hathaway empire, valued at approximately $700 billion. The winning bidder also gains the privilege of bringing up to 7 guests to the occasion. Significantly, the auction generated substantial charitable impact. Warren Buffett has personally pledged to match the entire winning bid for both associated organizations, elevating the total charitable contribution to nearly $27 million. These proceeds will be divided equally between Glide, a San Francisco nonprofit addressing homelessness and addiction, and Eat, Learn, Play, the foundation established by Stephen and Ayesha Curry, which supports children and families in Oakland through educational and recreational programs. This philanthropic effort continues a legacy started by Buffett in 2000 to support Glide, an organization linked to his late wife, Susan Buffett. Buffett has previously raised over $53 million for Glide through these auctions. Curry's involvement further solidifies this tradition, reflecting his expanded global profile beyond basketball as he builds his own ventures with Ayesha Curry. Buffett, known as the Oracle of Omaha, remains a titan of the investment world, while Curry continues to expand his influence across media and business. The anonymous winner is thus receiving not just an exclusive meal, but access to one of history's most influential investors, a global sports icon, and a direct stake in a significant charitable outcome. James Harden has returned to the NBA Conference Finals, marking his first appearance in this stage since the 2018 season. Following a road victory for the Cleveland Cavaliers over the Detroit Pistons, the superstar guard is now in the deep end of the playoffs, reuniting with Donovan Mitchell. This marks a significant return for Harden, whose last conference finals appearance was with the Houston Rockets. The 8-year gap has been filled with numerous trades and evolving narratives, but Harden has successfully navigated these changes to reach this stage. Rockets fans have acknowledged Harden's achievement on social media, recognizing his strong performance in the Eastern Conference semifinals, characterized by high-scoring games similar to his peak in Houston. In the conference finals series, Harden delivered key performances. He recorded 24 points, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 5 three-pointers in Game 4, followed by a dominant Game 5 with 30 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 blocks. While his Game 7 performance was less statistically dominant with 9 points and 6 assists on 2 for 10 shooting, he received the necessary support. The search for Harden's first NBA title continues. His 2018 playoff run with the Rockets hinted at a genuine championship possibility, as he is recognized as one of the premier scorers of his generation. Harden's career trajectory was significantly shaped by his time in Houston, where he established himself as a major star. His tenure with the Rockets, beginning with a trade in 2012 from the Oklahoma City Thunder, culminated in a peak season during the 2017-18 campaign. During that era, Harden was the face of Rockets basketball and a fan favorite, leading the team to a 65-win season, which was arguably the best in the NBA. That peak period included a blockbuster trade for Chris Paul, and the team was positioned to challenge the dominant Golden State Warriors super team featuring Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, and Klay Thompson in the 2018 Western Conference Finals. Harden's 2018 MVP season with the Rockets saw him average 30.4 points, 8.8 assists, and 5.4 rebounds while shooting 45% from the field and 37% from three. The Rockets advanced to the conference finals, holding a 3-2 series lead over the Warriors. However, the series ended in disappointment when Harden's running mate, Chris Paul, suffered a hamstring injury late in Game 5, a development that altered the trajectory of the series. Despite the series loss, Harden demonstrated consistent performance, averaging 28.7 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2.1 steals while shooting 42% overall. He scored 32 points in Game 7 on 41% from the field, complemented by 6 assists and 4 steals. Many Rockets supporters argue that his 2018-19 season was even more impactful, suggesting his MVP award was misplaced, as that year represented his statistically best season with an average exceeding 36 points per game and carrying the team through the campaign. The San Antonio Spurs, having reached the Western Conference Finals for the first time since the 2016-2017 season following a dramatic victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves, now face the Oklahoma City Thunder in a high-stakes battle for an NBA Finals spot. As the team looks toward the future, executives have identified 3 critical areas requiring immediate attention during the offseason. First, the Spurs struggle with rebounding and rim protection when Victor Wembanyama is not on the floor. Statistical analysis reveals a significant drop in defensive efficiency when Wemby is absent, highlighting the team's vulnerability. While players like Luke Kornet, Mason Plumlee, and Bismack Biyombo provide backup, they are not long-term solutions. The need for big man depth is urgent, especially given the depth of the 2026 draft class. Second, the team needs to develop a true 3-and-D player. Despite a strong defensive ranking, the Spurs finished 28th in the league for three-point defense, allowing opponents to shoot around 40% from beyond the arc. While players like Julian Champagny, Devin Vassell, and Keldon Johnson show shooting prowess, they are defensive liabilities. The current reliance on Wemby to dominate the paint leads to overhelping, which allows opponents too much space from deep. Carter Bryant is viewed as the best prospect for this role, but requires further development. Third, the Spurs lack a reliable second option for late-game closing. While Stephon Castle, De'Aaron Fox, and Dylan Harper show late-game flashes, their inconsistency with poor shot selection puts the team at a disadvantage. While these players have potential, the organization must determine how long it will take for them to reach the next level. Ultimately, securing another superstar is paramount for the Spurs. The organization must prioritize acquiring another elite talent to build a championship contender. To accelerate this process, trading one of the current players might be necessary to secure a reliable closer while allowing a key player to develop. The challenge for San Antonio is to provide Victor Wembanyama with the complementary talent needed to build a truly special, championship-caliber team. Former Golden State Warriors general manager Bob Myers is set to take a significantly more active role with the Philadelphia 76ers, signaling a major shift in his involvement with the NBA. Myers, who has served as a key consultant to Josh Harris, owner of the 76ers, Commanders, Devils, and the expansion WNBA team, since leaving ESPN last year, has made a direct return to the league. Speaking at a team press conference following the dismissal of general manager Daryl Morey, Myers confirmed his deep future involvement in shaping the team's direction. Myers stated that while he will not be involved on a day-to-day operational level, his influence will be concentrated at the high-level decision-making tier. What the new head of basketball operations is going to get, and our fans are going to get, is them plus me, Myers declared. He specified his involvement will include participation in the draft, leading up to the trade deadline, and being available for free agency discussions and meetings. Furthermore, Myers indicated he plans to communicate with the new head of basketball operations daily, potentially 5 out of 7 days a week. He emphasized his desire to hire someone he can work with, someone Josh Harris can work with, and, critically, someone who will help the team win. Myers acknowledged that his comments walked a fine line. While the Sixers are aiming to attract top executives, the prospect of a general manager potentially being overridden by Myers could dampen interest. However, his established reputation as a cooperative leader who favors collaboration is expected to mitigate concerns. The team's ultimate direction will now be closely watched as Myers continues to work with Harris on these high-level strategic decisions.